Hey there. Here I am in my little gazebo that I had built this year and just really enjoying this first day of summer, really. And I just wanted to share something that came up today. It's still pretty raw, but it was such a lovely experience in my writing workshop that I usually host on Mondays at noon Eastern. So, what I offered was this poem by Catherine Mercurio Goddard called Life Cycle. And I'll read it for you and then I'll show you, or I will read for you what I wrote. I keep relearning what it means to be human. Collapse the myth we are always to live as happy or sad or grief ridden. That it's okay to break camp, extinguish the embers from last night's fire, return home to rediscover our own grove, native black oak and magnolia, nurture new and flexible veins, branches, beliefs. Wait for winter when together we turn more accepting. Allow them to seep back into root and trunk and stem. Hold them close enough for shelter. Regrow once more our lives, our very own forest. So I offered, it's just a gorgeous poem, Catherine Mercurio Goddard, and I will post a link to the poem so you can read it yourself. So the sum of usually what I do in a workshop is I give several different ideas that people could take into their writing just as a way to launch them. They are never required to take my suggestions, always open to do whatever they want to do, completely ignore it, take it in any direction. But the suggestions I had were that you or your character in memory or imagination shrugs off expectations, changes course, or does something unexpected. And I suggested that they consider cycles in nature and how they reflect the human condition or relationships. And always metaphor, analogy, and sensory imagery are good to use. So yeah, so that was the poem. And then this is what I wrote. It's okay to break camp. Even when you promise to watch the fire until cold, until the bitter end. Maybe you built the damn fire yourself. Maybe even selected the site, cleared the ground fall, constructed an elaborate shelter, and unpacked the nourishment you assiduously prepared. No need to slink away in shame. You didn't fail. You are simply relearning what it is to be human. The scrum and the scrunch of it, the dirt under the fingernails of it, the smoke in your eyes of it, the last of the potable water of it. There are no guarantees of a suitable site or fallen logs dry enough to ignite. No promise of fruit or meat. You aren't on the move because of hope, green grass, or clear water. You are answering a call that has no words or logic to speak of. You heard it in the beat of a hummingbird's heart as it perched on the slimmest of branches, sure it would not hold. So that's what I came up with. And I would invite you, if you feel inclined, to see what that poem or what I wrote has some resonance that makes you want to write something yourself. And I would love to see what that is. And I will surely, surely comment upon it. So thanks for tuning in.